It's a great occasion as the World Cup is coming to a grand finale that we have gathered here, and particularly amche burge, because what GFDC is believing in is a mission to start at the grassroots level, which we have fairly succeeded, I can say, in the last 2 years of our existence. With these few words, I welcome each one of you who are here. Thank you very much.
With me, my co-host Nayantara will introduce you to the team from Arpora first. And boys, as we call out your names, you please need to stand up and acknowledge yourself, right?
Okay, so we start with Arpora. The first name I would take is Saddam Khan. The next, Dave Jasmine Lopez. Ray Kiran D'Souza. The next team we have here is Aldona, Valen D'Souza, Andy Fernandez, Darren Miranda. Here we have Shiroda, Nash Raul Gomes, Sanford Rodriguez, Siviroy Martins. Next para, Megan D'Souza, Myron Pacheco, Ian Fernandez. Please give a big round of applause.
You must not be surprised. They are from among the 2,000 odd from the 25 different centers across Goa that this 12 have made it to this place at the finals of the GFDC Vodafone FIFA World Cup 2014 quiz. We are on the first round of this quiz, right? Okay? And in the first round, it is called the kickoff round. We will have the rules for you as we look onto the stage. On the screen, the kickoff round, there will be a set of 4 questions. The team that has to ring the buzzer to an answer, the teams have only 20 seconds after the question to ring the buzzer. The team may interrupt a question. In case you do so, by putting the buzzer, if you know an answer, I will stop asking the question further. If you know an answer, only then you can press a buzzer. Wrongly answered questions will be passed on to the team pressing the buzzer next, and so on. A correct answer for pressing the buzzer first gets 10 marks. If not, 5, followed by 3 or 2, and depends on what is your positioning. So the first question that's coming up on the screen for you, are you ready, guys? Then look at the screen. The question coming up, name the player that Luis Suarez bit. Name the player that was bitten by Luis Suarez in the match. He bit somebody. Somebody he went and bit. If you had been watching the match, I think 20 seconds have gone, so it's open to the audience. And there, the answer coming, friend, please. Yes, it is Gregorio Cellini from Italy who was bitten by Luis Suarez. Okay, so no points to any team for this question. The second question is coming up for you on the screen. Just look at it. Name the city where Estadio Nacional or the National Stadium is. The city, the place where the National Stadium is. The place for the National Stadium. Yes?
Sao Paulo.
It's a wrong answer. Would anybody else like to try? No negative marking anyway. Anybody from the other teams, if you press the buzzer and you want to answer, you can do it right now. The city where the National Stadium is. Say it if you have it. Say it, friends. Whatever the answer is. Yeah, tell me. Rio. No, the answer is not Rio. Can somebody else try? Or can I pass it on to the audience directly? If you have an answer, please tell me. Right. Okay. From the audience, can anybody tell us which is the city of the National Stadium? Yes? Brasilia is the right answer, my dear friend. And from where are you? Which center? Aldona Center. Wonderful. From the Aldona Center, we had that answer. So no scores yet. Let's go to the next question that is coming up. It's a very simple question. I'm sure many of you will be able. Who is the oldest player of the World Cup 2014? Who is? Yes. He's pressed the buzzer. You not press the buzzer, dear. Who is that?
Closer.
No, the answer is wrong. Yes?
Mondragon, Colombia.
So you get 5 points for that. And that is the team Para. Which team was the runners-up at the FIFA World Cup 2010?
Netherlands.
Netherlands is the right answer. Aldona gets 10 full points. Aldona gets 10 full points for it. We are looking at the scores that are coming up for you on round 1, after round 1.
Aldona, you all are leading with 10 points. Congratulations. Keep going. Para, you all are 5. Come on, you all can beat the leading team. Come on. And Shiroda, still 0. Come on, buck up, guys. You all need to make your team proud.
Okay, we're getting into the second round, which is called the free kick round. Let's look at the rules of the kickoff. A question related to the visual shown will have to be answered within 15 seconds after the question is asked. If the team gives a wrong answer or no answer or passes the question, it will be passed to the next team. A correct answer gets you 10 points. No points are deducted for the wrong answer, so you can keep trying, okay? But we start. A question related to the visual shown will have to be answered within 15 seconds. If the team gives a wrong answer or no answer, it passes on. The question will be passed to the next team, okay? We are starting with the first to Arpora. This is your question, Arpora, and you will need to answer it. If you don't get the answer correct, we will pass it to Aldona. It will go on to Para and to Shiroda, okay? It will go on to them. So let's start with the first question that's coming up on the screen. Name the team that wore this jersey. Please, friends, don't. This is a quiz. It is Colombia, the home jersey. So they get a 10 points full here. Arpora gets 10 full points here for getting this answer right. The second question now is coming up for Aldona, okay? And you need to identify that player that scored this goal.
David Luiz.
No, sorry, it's not David Lewis. It's the team from Para. You have this chance to you coming. I pass it on to the next team. Shiroda, are you aware of who scored this goal?
Muller.
No. And it's the last team there for Arpora. It's your turn.
Own goal.
It was a self-goal scored by whom? In the first match between Croatia and Brazil, the first goal that was scored, it was a self-goal. I'll still give it to you. It is Marcelo that scored the goal. So we give them the points for this question. Please put your hands together for Team Arpora. Identify the country from this flag. Yes, it is the right answer. Greece is the right answer. We are looking at the last question of this round. It's for you, Team Shiroda. Name the manufacturer of this football bazooka. It is to Aldona.
Adidas.
Adidas is the right answer. And so they get points for this. And with this, we are done with the second round, free kick round. And let us look at the scores.
Okay, so the free kick score gives Arpora 20 points. So their points are 20. Congratulations, Arpora. The next, Aldona, you'll get 10 for the free kick round. So you're making your score into 20. Para, you've scored none. So your score is 5. Shiroda, you scored 10 for the free kick round. So your score is 10.
We are now moving on to round 3 of this competition. Round 3, there are 4 sets which we are getting in the penalty kick. Let's look at the rules first. Choose a topic. There are 4 sets of topics that are there in this round, and we need to choose one of those topics, friends. The team with the highest scores will be given the first preference, okay? If the team gives a wrong answer or no answer, or passes the question, it will be passed to the next team. A correct answer gets a team 10 points at first instance, 5 points, 3 points, 2 points in the last instance. And wrong answers have no negative points, okay? And when we look at the scores, on the top, we had Aldona, which is first. So they will be making a set of choices from the first 4 that we are going to put on the board, on the screen right now. And Let's look at that. There are 4 sets of choices: players, coaches, venues, and matches. Aldona, what is it that you would like to decide?
Players.
Players. You would like to go with players. The first question that's coming up for players, it is Guilherme Ochoa represented which nation?
Algeria.
No, it's a wrong answer. Let us go into Para. Para Ochoa represented which team? Which country? Okay, let me pass it on to Team Shiroda.
Mexico.
It is Mexico, and they get points for that. Mexico, and that's the right answer. Guilherme Ochoa was the goalkeeper for Mexico. The second question coming up to you, Aldona. Which player is now the highest goal scorer of the World Cup 2014?
James Rodriguez.
It is the right answer. And how many goals have he scored? Do you have any idea?
6.
6 goals for Colombia. That's the right answer. Who is the highest capped player of the Netherlands squad?
Arjen Robben.
No, it's not right. Can I ask this team from Para? Do you know the answer for this, my friends? For Netherlands, who is the topmost capped player? He's played several international matches. I pass it on to Shiroda. Shiroda, you have an answer for that? No, I'm sorry. It's the last time that we can look at Arpora for this. I'm sorry. So we'll give it to the audience. Anybody from the audience would like to try it? Yes? Sorry. It is Wesley Sneijder, who has played 105 matches for Netherlands in international events. Last question that's coming up for you, my friends, from Aldona. Who was the player who got a red card in the match between Germany and Portugal?
Pepe.
Pepe is the right answer. So we give full points to them. And so we have finished with your round. We'll now move on to the other 3 choices. And the team that is second, Arpora is second. And so you can make a choice between coaches, venues, and matches. Matches. You would like to take on matches. Okay. Let me ask you the first question. It will now go clockwise like this. Okay. After them, it will be you, and then you, and then you. So the question to you, Arpora, first question that comes up. How many goals did Neymar score for Brazil in the first round? No, it's not the right answer.
1.
Sorry. 4 goals, says Para. The second question coming up to you, Arpora. What was the score of the France versus Switzerland match? Sorry, it's a wrong answer.
1-0.
Sorry, it's a wrong answer. Para, can you try that? No, it's not a right answer. Last, Shiroda, it's your try.
2-0.
Sorry, anybody from the audience? 5-2. 5-2 in favor of France is the right answer for this question. The third question coming up for you, Team Arpora. Which stadium is the finals of the Brazil 2014 to be played on? Which stadium is it going to be played on?
Brazil.
May I pass it on to
Rio de Janeiro.
Rio de Janeiro? Can you name the stadium? It's okay. I'll give it to you. It's Maracana. Estadio do Maracana is the right answer. Aldona gets points here for this question. And we have the last question that's coming up for you, Arpora, at this time. Lionel Messi scored the only goal in Argentina's match against whom? Iran. It's the right answer, my friends. Arpora gets marks for that. Iran in the 90th, in the injury time of play, it was Messi who scored that last goal. And therefore, we are through with your round.